Hi there everybody, Dave here again, HeyUGuys.co.uk, Chief Editor, the Chief. So today I went to Pixar again. If you haven't seen them already, check out the first and the second video. The introduction is the first one, and yesterday was my first reactions to Toy Story 3, which I got to see. I found out that it was an updated version that was shown at South by Southwest, so it was the same version that was shown to Tom Hanks and Tim Allen last week. So we saw a little bit extra. So we arrived at Pixar. We got taken again by a shuttle bus from San Francisco, and we went off to the studio. It was a bit of a sunnier day today, which was nice. Got to see the Luxor lamp, and the big ball again, and get some photos. So I'm going to put some photos up of bits I'm allowed to do today, and then the rest you'll be able to see in the coming months. But we got a tour around Pixar, which was very cool. There were lots of things we weren't allowed to see, but there was lots that we were. All of this stuff I'm going to post in the coming months, but we got to, basically, if you have an office at Pixar, you're obliged to funk it up in some sort of way. So there were guys there with sheds. Some people have brought actual physical sheds into their office, and that was their office. And then there's other offices that are just full to the brim of toys. It was excellent, very surreal, a bit hectic. I didn't think it would be difficult to work there, but the whole ethos there is that you have to integrate with other people. So the culture there is very much to speak with other people and mix up ideas, and for people to critique what you're doing. Then we got to do various different things with some master classes where we spoke to the animators, and we had a look at the stereoscopic. So then we looked at the 3D stereoscopic process, and Bob Whitehill, who's the 3D specialist there, talked to us about how that would work, and talked to us about depth of field and various technical things. But basically the process of how to do that is fascinating. We weren't allowed to video him, unfortunately, so you're not going to get to see that. You have to make do with me trying to explain it. Then we went for an animation masterclass where we got to another Bob. He was speaking to us about, I videoed all that, so you'll be able to see it, but basically how the storyboards go from storyboard to the finished product, which again was brilliant. So after the various classes that we'd had, I've missed a bit, we went to see the archives. So we got to see some of the Toy Story 3 concept art from the archives, but also stuff from Toy Story 1 and 2 as well. And again, you'll be able to see all that stuff in the videos. But that was very cool. The lady that was looking after that, the archivist, said that there's under 600,000 different bits of archive that they've had, and you'd assume at Pixar, where it's all digital, that they wouldn't have this much stuff, but it was really cool. And then after this we got a very special screening. So we saw Toy Story 3 last night, and then today we got to see Day and Night, which is the new short that's going to sit before Toy Story 3, and this was in 3D. It was completely finished. It was directed by Teddy Newton, who introduced it, and they also had John Lasseter there, who came along and basically told us about the ethos of Pixar, and how it's gone from the ground up, how there's this ethos that Steve Jobs wanted of letting the culture build itself, and how they want to keep their feet on the ground and be proper family men, and basically just they wanted to be like normal people. They didn't want to be megastars or celebrities. They wanted to be people that are in touch with the community, so that when they make these films they can actually see the people who are going to go and watch them. So yeah, it was brilliant. And then we had lunch and with the animators, and with Teddy as well, which was very cool. And then we got to interview Lee Unrich and Darla and Bob again, and one more person. The animators called, let me consult my notes, Bobby Podesta and Mike Venturini, who are both supervising animators and have worked on, I think Bobby had worked on Toy Story 2, but Mike was new, and so it was really interesting to get his perspective. And both of all those interviews I've videoed, so you'll get to see them a bit later on. So I managed to get some photos with Lee Unrich, who's the director, and then Ed Catmull popped in as well, which was very unexpected. So he basically is a legend. He created Pixar. I mean, he's we didn't know he was going to turn up. I don't think anyone did, actually. In fact, John Lasseter wasn't even supposed to be there. He popped in as well, out of the blue, in his funky blue shirt. So we've really had a fantastic day. There's some photos I'm going to put up now as well that you'll be able to see, and keep checking back Because now that Pixar's finished, you'd think that would be the end, but no, Wondercon starts tomorrow, which is the baby sister of Comic-Con in San Diego, but in San Francisco, Wondercon starts tomorrow, so we'll get to see lots more stuff, so it's going to be good, I think. So stay tuned for more, and I hope you enjoy it.